Welcome back to Talking Points. Jake Morel, do you recognize this face?
I do recognize that face, Luke.
I feel like this face is going to end up, like, you know how like Catholic moms in the 60s would have a picture of JFK on the wall? I feel like if Kamala Harris wins this election and wins the state of Iowa, J.Ann Seltzer might be the picture on the wall.
I mean, that's pretty high praise, but yeah,
Potentially.
Sure. Let's go with
Potentially.
it.
We'll see what happens. And so we're going to talk about the legendary Iowa Seltzer Poll from this woman, J.Ann Seltzer. But to do it, we're going to drink some seltzer, S-E-T-L. How do I spell seltzer? I don't know. It's different from the spelling of the name. But Peter, thank you very much.
We give this kid
got some
way,
Croix here.
way too much leeway.
You know, we got to talk about the Seltzer Poll.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, let's take a look at the Seltzer Poll. It's really important. It's really big. Here it is.
Wow, it's on fire.
It is on fire.
Like my mouth.
The poll in Iowa, the final Seltzer Poll, has always been right. Almost always been right. Has Kamala Harris leading Donald Trump in a state that he has won by 8 points twice now.
Which should be a foregone conclusion for him every time.
And now it's looking more competitive. How is it looking more competitive, Jake? Now, just a few months ago, in June, when Joe Biden was on the ticket, do you remember Joe Biden? He used to be the Democratic nominee for president. He was down by 18 points in Iowa in the Seltzer Poll from June of 2024. So Harris has made a lot of gains with women over the age of 65. Look at this, by a 2-to-1 margin, 63 to 28% in Iowa right now. So let's do a little what-if scenario. If Kamala Harris wins the state of Iowa, then she could potentially lose the important swing states of Georgia with its 16 electoral votes, North Carolina with its 16 electoral votes, and Pennsylvania, which we've been talking about all night, as long as she wins all the other swing states.
But I think the important point here is that when you look at that demographic of older white women, if she was winning by that much in Iowa, now, you know, I know the other polls don't say it as much, but if she's winning by that much in Iowa with older white women, there's no reason that she won't win Pennsylvania, the Blue Wall, Arizona, Georgia, might I say, Blexus.
Ooh. We'll see
I know
what
that's a big claim to make, but it could happen.
See what happens.
And I think that's what's so interesting about this Seltzer Poll. And that's all the time we have for you on this episode of Talking Points. Join us tomorrow for election night. It's going to be a good one.
Have a good one.